Hello students, today we would like to continue our customer theory of everything connected to Stephen Hawking. We look into the paragraph that's in 1980, a practical need for funds launched him into a new enterprises that was have far-reaching impact on this Hawkins and others all over the world. What's that? 1980, what happened? A practical need for funds launched him into a new enterprises. That means he began to start a new enterprise. That means he began to start a new thing. What is enterprise means? Start a business or start a new venture like that. That was have far-reaching impact on these Hawkins and others all over the world. That is caused for some changes in his life. What are the changes happened in 1980? Let's see that. He thought of writing a book. Yes, that was the things he decided to enterprise. What was that? What was his enterprise? That was he started to write a book. Even though he is very weak, he couldn't stand properly, he couldn't eat properly, he couldn't speak properly, all with the help of others. In that situation, he direly decided to give something to the world for the memory of Stephen Hawking. So that is he said it before that he want to do something. He will do something before his death. So that's why he started new enterprises. That means decided to start a book in 1980 about the universe. He want to write a book about what? About the universe, about the world, right? About the most interesting question that had made him want to study cosmology. Cosmology is what is that? No, the secret of what is universe, cosmology. Malayalam it is called Prapancha Shastra, right? The study of nature. Okay, that and quantum theory. That means what is it? Interesting question that he had made him want to study cosmology and quantum theory. That's the third theory, is that? Okay. Where did the university come from? That is first part of his book. I mean, say lesson. One of the lesson is that where did this universe come? Just we also think about where did this universe, sky, moon, sun, rain, everything, how it comes, where it comes from. That is the main content in this work. Is this universe is infinite or does it have any boundaries? Is it universe? Is this universe is vast one or it has boundaries? It has a wall, it has a barrier, it has some kinds of block, or it is very vast one. Where is its boundary? It means here universe. Where is the universe boundaries? Where it is reached? Up to word to word. These are the question. Okay. Will it comes to end? Yes, the universe is comes to an end. Maybe next year or after 10 years or after 15 years. Will it end? Will the nature comes to an end? That's also another question. Okay, where did the universe come from? Yes, that's also. Is this universe boundary or not? How will it come to an end or not? Or it is come to an end, how it comes to destroy? How? When it comes to destroy? Where it comes to destroy? How it comes to destroy? So many questions when he was decided to write this book about the universe. If there is a complete theory of the universe and everything in it, you want to include the complete theory of universe or partially want to write. That's also his question doubts. Is there a beginning of time? Could time is run back connected to time? Okay. Then the book begins by rewinding the great theories of cosmos from Newton to Einstein. So the too much theories is spreading in this book that is connected to Isaac Newton as great scientist, and Einstein, great scientist. All his books are also mentioned in this book. He wrote the book to make science understandable to non-scientists. His keen interest is to this book want to be read to everyone. Even common people also want to read. Not the scientists only want to read. The common people also want to read. That's why he stress the importance of common language in his book. What is his book name? Universe. Yes. When it comes to start? 1980s. And what is his new enterprises? This. What is that? To write a book. Okay. About what? About the universe. And what are the so many doubts and questions in front of him when he was trying to write that book? So many things are there. What was the what is that? Is including this cosmology and quantum theory. Okay, cosmology is the study of universe. Where did the universe come from? That's the first question. Is the universe is infinite or does it have boundaries? So boundaries, meaning, and everything, is it? So that is also okay. Next one. Okay, what is another question? Okay, this is about will it come to an end? Will it means here universe come to an end, or it is how? Is there is a complete theory of the universe and everything in it? You want to write that everything, or is partial? Is there is bright beginning of time? Could it time run back? Yes. If the time is now 12, 1, 2, is it comes to as 1, 12, 11, like that, one back or right? There's so many questions is connected to universe is in front of him and doubts. Is there is a beginning of time? Could time run back? All these questions. Okay. This book begins by rewinding the great theory. So this book also says remembering some of the great theories of Einstein and Isaac Newton. He wrote the book to make science understandable. That is the main purpose of his aim of to write the book. It should be common people also want to read this book instead of scientists. The non-scientist people also want to read this book. Okay, that's about his book. That's about his new enterprises. Okay, enterprises here means the book. Okay, the next paragraph. I hope that you understood this paragraph. He completed the first draft. Okay, in 1984. Okay, his first edition complete in 1984. 80 is want to start writing. 84 he start the first edition. While the revision process was going on, he made his trip to Switzerland or visited Switzerland. There he was down with pneumonia. He got pneumonia. See the spelling, pneumonia. It's very different, is it? Yes. He got pneumonia from Switzerland. Who? Our hero. Who's that? Yes. Then what is that? There he was down with pneumonia and was left on the life support system. Doctors gave a choice to the whether the tracheotomy. What is that? That is the operation name. The name of operation name is that tracheotomy operation, which would remove his windpipe. Windpipe means what's that? Shasanala. Okay, Shasanala. Okay, that means doctor prescribed want to conduct an operation, and we want to remove what is that? Windpipe of our hero, right? Should he connect it or not? It might save his life, but afterwards he would never again to be able to speak or make vocal sound. With the grave misgivings, Jan consented. That means before the operation theater, doctor gave one of the pages. We want to sign that. For what was? Whether our party is ready to for permission letter to do operation. Similarly, here doctor asked to Jane, that's the wife of Jane. You know that? Who is Jane? You know that very well. Who is Jane? Yes, the wife. Okay, the great daring wife. Okay, of Stephen Hawking. Okay, the Stephen Hawking now got pneumonia from Switzerland. The doctor said that they want an operation name is that tracheotomy and would remove his windpipe. Oh, should be conducted or not. It might save his life. Yes. Only remove this windpipe, then only save his life. If a windpipe is there, maybe he died soon. So that is the things decided by the doctor. So Jane consented, permitted to remove windpipe from the throat of Stephen Hawking. So another tragedy comes to, is it? Yes. After what happened, he couldn't be able to speak. Oh, that's one of the things. Okay, that is a tragedy happened in Switzerland. We already discussed about that. 18, that is in happened in 84. That means they want to remove windpipe from his throat. Okay, Jan is consented. That means permitted. And here is one word is misgiving. Or it's a doubt. Okay, misgiving means doubt. Jan consented. The future looked very bleak. Bleak means what is that? Very dark. It's surrounded by dark. The future of Stephen Hawking is very bleak. That means very dark. Jan remarked Hawking could no longer breathe through his mouth and nose, but only through the permanent opening made in his throat. After many weeks in intensive care, he went home to join Jan and his three children. Now he had three children. He was he was still too weak. Who? Stephen Hawking is very weak and ill to continue his research. Even he continued his research about the universe. He got ill, he got so many problems, he had to remove his windpipe. Still, Jane, he suffered. That's why the question will comes out. How Jane influence or character sketch of Jane? You should be write your own way. From this paragraph, from this before there, I told you there was a paragraph from the character sketch of Jane starts. You should be write everything. And also, every successful man, back there is a woman. Here is you should have to write the role of Jane. Jane is up for everything. Okay. Okay, that's what happened. After many weeks of intensive care, he went home to join Jane and his three children. He was still too weak and ill to continue his research. Walt Wolters, a computer expert in California, another person here, Walt Wolters. What happened? Yes, his name is Walt Wolters. Who is he? Computer expert. Where he is staying? California. Sent him a program he had developed called the Equalizer, which allowed Hawking to select words from the screen. Oh, he couldn't speak, no? That's why. A new techniques with the help of a machine, with the help of a computer, introduced by a Californian. His name is Walt Wolters. Used this technology for to speak with the help of this machine. Help this Stephen Hawking for this purpose. It is called equalizer. That machine is called equalizer. With the help of equalizers, Stephen Hawking can speak, which allowed Hawking to select the words from the screen. Yes. Select the words from the screen, not to directly speak, to select the words from the screen. By this way, he can communicate to others. So that is a very big tragedy, isn't it? Yes. Next paragraph. He thought he would unable to finish his work. Who thought? Stephen Hawking thought. Now every day his future is surrounding with bleak. That means very dark. No happy. Everything is now gone. He thought that he couldn't finish his work about universe. With the support of his students, Brian Waite, another student name is here, Brian Waite. A brief history of time was published. he published another work that's name is Brief History of Time, was published in the year 1988 with the help of his student named Brain Wheat. September 2005 saw the release of an abridged, a short means abridged means short, very short version, small one of original book. Okay, this version was updated to address a new issue that had arisen due to further scientific developments. So he completed another book 2005. In between 2005, book name is A Brief History of Time, that is published now in the among this people. It's a very short one with the help of Brain Wheat. The name of the book is Brief History of Time. That is also connected to universe. That means time. Time is very important, no? You can't know where the time comes out, how it is calculated, like that. Okay, The Secret of Time says that book is written in the year 1988 and it published in 2005. A very short one with the help of Brain Wheat. He was a student of Stephen Hawking. So even though he is not in well, he is very what is disaster situation time also. He is ready to give some kinds of contribution to the world. That is happened here. These two paragraphs we already said that, and also the importance of role of Jane Whale, his beloved wife, contribution to him, help confidence and courage and determination. Also help to contribute such kinds of work and book to the world. We are really thanks to the mental stage of Stephen Hawking and the contribution of Jane Whale. Okay, then next paragraph. One will encounter a multitude of paradox in his book. That means very multitude of paradox. That means encounter means face. That means very different situation in his book. Some version, some sentence, some paragraph, very different. We can't understood properly. The science and with the people. That means paradox means very different, not suitable. That means just like a milk and a fish curry. Is it suitable for eat at the same time? No. Similarly, here something is paradox. That means very different. Things are often not with their seem. The piece that ought to be together refuse to do so. You will learn that beginning may be ending. Yes, there is a beginning, there should be end. There is a big one, there should be a short. Okay, there is such kinds of word is okay, that is suitable. But at the same time, in this book, there is some paradox comes out. That means not suitable something. What is that? Cruel circumstances can lead to happiness. Yes, cruel, it is another version. Happiness is another version. Good. Fame and success may not. Two great scientific theories taken together seems to give us nonsense. That means not suitable for some of the paragraphs, some of the ideas of Stephen Hawking is not suitable. So when you read that book, read the book, you can understand that there is some not suitable for some extent. It is a paradox. Okay, empty space is not empty. That is a paradox here. Say that. You don't want to more care, but just to remember that one. Empty space isn't empty. Black holes are in black. And a man whose appearance inspires shook and pity means kind, takes us laughing. Yes, pity man is laughing. That is not suitable. Toward these boundaries of time and space ought to be, but are not true. So these are some of the paradox sentence in his book. Leave it. You don't want to give more help, more concentration. Don't want. Okay, leave it there. Okay. Okay, it is next the last paragraph. We are now last paragraph. It is a course of miracle that Hawking has been able to achieve everything he has. Yes, within a short period. From the 21 years we understood him, and now he is very short age. From this time, we always say everything he has. That means he's got everything. He has success, award, prestige, famous, disciples, everything you got it. That he is still alive, even though he is through disastrous moments, he is still alive thanks to God and thanks to Jane Vale, thanks to his courage and confidence. However, when you experience his intelligence and humor, he is a very witty person. That is one of the reasons is Jane attracted. Is it? We already studied in the previous paragraph. And also intelligent person. You begin to take his unusual mode of communication and his obviously catastrophe means destructions, that means calamities, physical problems, like he had too much physical problems. No, you can see that video, maybe you've seen or not, I don't know. I can't walk, he can't speak, he can't what's that, eat alone. There's so many problems are there, physical problems, no more seriously than to seems to be himself, but it is not affected his confidence. That is exactly the way he wants it. He chooses to be ignored the difficulty. Yes, whenever difficulty comes, he ignore the difficulty. He don't want the difficulty. He cancel the difficulty. Don't face his difficulty. Okay, and expert others to adapt to the same attitude. Attitude, yes, our what is that? Our way of thinking. Okay, last one. Stephen Hawking has overcome his crippling disease to become a supernova of world physics. Yes, really. Last 3 years back, or maybe 2, 3 years back, he's died. Still, he's up to that time he's acted as a supernova. That means superstar or megastar in science, or especially in physics, even though he is crippling situation. Okay, that's about today. That means supernova means shining star. All right, I hope that you understood that one. Okay, remember one thing is that what is the most important then? Character sketch of giant wheel. Or the question will comes out in another way. How every successful person's behind every behind a woman. Explain. So you must be right about Jan Wheel and his problems faced with Stephen Hawking. You want to write in your own way. So you should read this textbook carefully. Then only you can understand what is Jane Wheel. Okay. There is no proper question and answer in Jane Wheel. And here I given some of this. See the picture of Stephen Hawking still can't wake up. He's still sitting. His see that his face is comes to a rest in his shoulders, right? So that is the some of the persons for Hawking's short paragraph about Hawking's. And also we asked to this another question will come, sir. That is how suppose you are the journalist trainee in a magazine, maybe Vanita or any other magazine, and suppose you are appointed as interviewing a celebrity. How you will interview a celebrity? Here is interviewing PT Usha, a great sprinter, I mean runner. Okay, she is how interviews comes on, what are the questions asked, how she replies. So maybe you as interview. So once it comes at the that means question will comes in the way of the there got an award in the Tamil film actor Danish in Adukalam and Salim Kumar in one Adam India Maganabu or something is there. That's they are got national award. So you are appointed to interview this person. How you will interview this person? Such kinds of question will come. So you must be right the interview. How to write the interview is here. The example is here. So if you want to select this one, either you can select from another magazine or not. What is an interview? You must be know. That's also very important in interview question also. So that is very important question. Interview. Second, I told characters Jan Whale and Stephen Hawking's profile, and the other one is a profile of profile of another one. Maybe profile of Stephen Hawking's will come, and this because here is also the speech, short speech about Helen Keller is there. Maybe you got a short speech of Stephen Hawking's will come. So you must be read the textbook properly, then only you got these answers. Okay. So that's the things have to. And another one is here. The profile of that one. Short speech of Helen Keller. Next one. Here's nothing, is there? All right. So let us see that. Move to some other extent. All right. So here is some of the things as a cause-C device in your textbook also. That is one of the grammar, very important grammar. How to use a cause-C device is there. Just a symbol. Sometimes only comes, but 10% you should accept this one. What is cause-C device? These words are we can call as cause-C device. The cause-C device depends upon the sentence. It depends upon the sentence and what is the exact one you can put there. So this is the cause-C device. That is also very important question in this paragraph, in this chapter. All right, the cause-C device. Then exam-oriented questions are here. See the exam-oriented questions. Some of the questions are here. So many. Sorry there. Sorry. Right. So here is some of the question is what was the question that started this audience? Okay, Hawkins started his listening is announcing of this is okay, right? So you must be know this question also, right? So it is also important. Cause-C device and the questions, and moreover I told it what is a speech and a profile. That is important. Important only we want to write. Only exam. What's the question will comes in examination. That's only your right. You should write that one. Don't be lazy about the speech, profile, question answer, and at the same cause-C device. I already told that profile, and also says okay. Then this one interview. How to interview a person? What are the question you can ask? You should be by heart that one. Okay. Then what is it? Profile of Stephen Hawkins. And then you want to know that about the text very clearly, then you will definitely get a plus. If you follow this way, you can get definitely with good marks. You must be know that how to write this. Everything is there. All right. So many questions are here and there is this. So did you answer that one? Okay, that means the first question is how did Hawkins started the audience? Hawkins started the audience by telling them that there is an end in sight for theoretical physics. That is the first paragraph there. That is a session and meeting. Okay. Stephen Hawking did not appear to be a promising choice to lead in any adventure. Hawking sat in a wheelchair and it was one of. So we actually see that he is sat in a wheelchair put forward by Stephen Hawking. Okay, he is already in wheelchair. His students who read out his lectures, students help him very much, is it? His appearance was not healthy. Yeah, we can see in the picture. He had contracted to neurological disease, so he did not appear for be promising choice led to an adventure. Next, third question. Can a person be judged appearance alone? Yeah. Do you believe that? Maybe the person is appearing very handsome and mostly traveling in a very costly car. What do you think about whether he is rich person or whether he is a good person? How can you judge a person with his behavior? Most of the people are attracted by the behavior. Exactly, it is not true. You want to know his hurt or hurt love, is it? Then only we can judge the person. Okay. A person cannot be judged by the appearance alone. Yes. There are many examples in history. Great men like Abraham Lincoln and George Bernard Shaw did not have a very attractive appearance, but they are very great person in the world. They conquered the hearts of millions of people in the world. See, okay, right? The next question, fourth. What do you learn about Stephen Hawking's childhood? He was born in England in January 1942. He had his primary education in St. Albans School. We have studied that in first, was the second, third paragraph, is it? Yes, his parents was not wealthy. Okay, from the age of 8, he was seriously thinking about becoming a scientist. At the age of 70, he went to Oxford, began to study natural science, specializing in physics. What's the second, third paragraph? His childhood and school life. Comment on Hawking's life at Oxford. From about and a half years, Hawking was lonely and boring, is it? But later part of second year began to enjoy in Oxford University. As already we are discussing the paragraph. What opinion did Hawking's peers at Oxford have about him? Hawking was popular with his peers at Oxford. They remember him as lively, beyond, and adaptable. He was famous for his wit. He liked the classical music and science fiction. He took part in sports also. Oh, that's also in the paragraph. If you read it, you can understand easily. Okay, that's about it. These things have to be already says about that one. All right, next. Can the examples prove that Stephen Hawking was a sharp wit? Did his wit help him to anyway? Okay, some people have to very ability to what is that cracking wits and amuse the people. I'm not like that person. What about you? I can't to crack the wits. What about you? Some of your friends have like that. He has said that Stephen Hawking is very interested in wits. Maybe that is attracted by his lover. That she became wife Jane Wade. Hawkins applied to PhD at Cambridge. He would not it only to be seem to be second and first. But when his result came, he was only board declines the marks between the first and second. The examination called him for him an interview and asked him to about his joining Cambridge. And if he got second, he would remain at Oxford. He added that he expelled from giving him first. He wit helped him to get the first and join Cambridge. We already studied in the paragraph, is it? Okay, next question. That is eighth question. Stephen's first year at Cambridge was worse than Oxford. Why? His poor background in mathematics was a disadvantage. Oh, he found general relativity really tough. Hawking started getting clumsy in this third year and he developed a speech disability as well. Ninth question. How did tragedy strike the Hawking shortly after his 21st birthday? Shortly after his 21st birthday, Hawking contracted IES, motor nerve disease. Okay, traced by muscle substitutely and speech disability. That was his tragedy. He couldn't walk and he couldn't do anything. Even he couldn't eat properly. Okay, then 10th question. What is the drastic change came over Hawkins after this diagnosis, the disease? Before diagnosing disease, he was rather confused about his gene. But after this diagnosis, the disease, he realized that there was a lot of worthwhile things to do to the world. Next question. What trait Hawking's character do you note here? Here you note Hawking's readiness to sacrifice his life in order to save others. Yes. Then 12th question. What was the giant's impression of Hawking? Just before Hawking entered the hospital for first test, he met Jane while after New Year's parties at St. Albans. Hawking seemed terribly intelligent, eccentric, and rather arrogant, but he was interesting and she likes his wit. So that is also very important in character sketch. Write a character of Jane. I will give you that questions, okay? After these classes, I will give you the question answer, okay? Don't worry. Okay. That's about today. Okay, I will give the question answer afterwards. Important question only, don't hold questions. So don't worry about question answer. The question answer not comes in the examination, but at the same time, these questions will help you how to understand the chapters. Okay, very important only I will give. You should have to write that properly. In this chapter, profile, speech, interview, cause device, and characteristics to Jane Wheels, how she influenced Steve Hawkins, everything we want to study that one. Okay. Okay, that's all today. We will see you soon. Take care. Bye.